The beginning of my story is I was actually in Florida, and I was watching social media, and I saw that there was postings about a developer wanting to come into the village, purchase the property, and tear it down. There were a lot of people out there that said, this church is getting torn down, there's nothing you can do about it. And we all met at the church parking lot, and I think at that time it was April, I believe. So the first thing we had to do is find a meeting place. So I went around the village and asked if we could use their hall. And the VFW in Pewaukee was so gracious to us. And so from there, we started doing weekly meetings. There's 4 of us that really took on the leadership role, the church ladies. That's pretty well known around town. After the meetings, we did everything that we could with fundraising, media. We passed out flyers. We had volunteers that went out and got signatures. We had some hurdles. It didn't stop us from pursuing what we knew we needed to accomplish, but we also knew that we had a big hill to climb. What I do believe now is that divine intervention for sure. I grew up in this church. I attended Mass in this church. My parents sent us to St. Mary's School. We lived right across the street since I've been like 9 years old. I was married in this church. My children were baptized in this church. And we can't keep tearing down beautiful structures like this, where generations put in such hard work to build this. And this church, whether you be Catholic, whether you be Lutheran, I have to believe that people that have lived in this village have touched this church in some way. What is so beautiful about St. Mary's is it was called the Beacon on the Hill, because you can see the steeple just shining in the light. How can you not be inspired by that? We need something to pass down to our generations. When people drive by here, they look up at this church and feel such a sense of peacefulness. I attended Mass here when Agape was renting it. And I felt, leaving this Mass, I felt such love and closeness and community. It's real obvious our world is upside down right now. And I think if ever people needed this kind of a spiritual uplift, it's now. It doesn't matter what denomination you are. If you can come together in a sacred place like St. Mary's and be welcomed, I would love to see people just come and enjoy this historical, sacred, gorgeous church. One of the happiest moments I had was Saturday when 2 college kids from Menominee came, and I was painting and I heard them laughing and having so much fun. No matter how tired we are, there's such a sense of peace and tranquility. There's times I don't want to leave. I just sit on that altar and I look up at that beautiful window, and it's nothing but good thoughts. And don't we need that in this environment today? I feel so much better being able to be a part of this journey. If it's really in your heart to save this beautiful church that you would truly miss if it was gone, we need you to step up and be part of the community, whether it doesn't matter what state you live in, and help us achieve to restore St. Mary's.